Good day, Tamers. Although it's just got midnight where I am. It's a day somewhere, right? Today, we've been told that ST17 is going to beat the Lopmon and Terriermon deck. Not personally my favourite duo in the whole series, but credit where credit's due, the Alliance deck has merits. What we know so far is the new advanced deck ST17 Double Typhoon, because of the spinny things, has been announced. It will be themed around Terriermon and Lopmon. The second advanced deck set, now with two popular Digimon, Terriermon and Lopmon. Contents is a one constructed deck, which is 4 Digi-Eggs and 50 cards. The good ones will be 2 elves, obviously, and you'll get some reprints in foil, which is nice. 60 sleeves. Now, I quite like the old Lopmon and Terriermon sleeves. I don't really know what they can do to make it different. Maybe they could do the evolutions. You get Cherubi and black, or normal. Like a Gogomon. We get a bonus pack, which we'll find out later, and a memory gauge, which could be tasteful if it's similar to the ST7 and 8 ones, where it's like the rookie on one side and the mega on the other side. You know what I mean. Configuration: you get 8 decks per display, and then you get 6 displays per case. So all in all, from a case, you are getting, from an brain, 48, which is standard as far as I'm aware. Release date per website says March 8th, 2024. That's for us here in the English side of the world. Now, for Japan, I expect this to come out in October. So, as that would line up normally when structure decks fall in Japan. Some additional details of the ST17 Double Typhoon is the second advanced deck with 2 popular Digimon. That's what we know about already. Very similar to Digimon ST14 set. This set brings incredible power to the deck. All cards are high quality silver foil cards or better. To be fair, the silver foil cards are generally quite good. So I'm not really too worried about the quality of this. The only thing that I'm worried about is the fact that Digimon literally came out, had one good event, and then got instantly hit. So if the Terrier Lopmon deck is actually good, I would expect the fact that deck will not be played for very long. The other issue I also have with this is, if it's bad, which means obviously people who are fans of it anyway get to play a bit more, but then it's like, hey, if it's an advanced deck, they're meant to be competitively good, stop making competitively good decks that you then instantly ban. Because people are going to get fed up very quickly with the fact that they realise that you just want money out of them a bit too blood to a stone. This also has a chance of a lucky deck, so I'm going to say it's presumably like the same with the Beelzebub when we get the cool alternate art. This also includes a chance to have a lucky deck include a high rate speciality alternate art in the card just like ST14. So, for instance, we obviously had Beelzebub, and this is going to probably be Cherubi or Black Mega Gargamon, or Mega Gargamon, depending on how they want to go with this, because they haven't said it's like altered beans kind of thing. The only thing I'm kind of concerned with this deck, which could happen, is its pairings, which I've been wondering for how long it's going to be until we get like a duo card, or like a Pokemon team up kind of thing. And in this situation, I've been wondering for a while like, when we're actually going to get a set that's based around like Agumon, Gabumon, Guilmon, and Impmon, because they like putting together Flamemon and Trebimon. Memon and Wormmon. The ones that make sense to do it are, play a card, reveal the top X amount of cards, look for a card with Peru, Grey, Omnimon, Mass, or Tie in its name. Guilmon. The only reason I want the Guilmon, though, to be fair, is because it will be purple and red, and the Guilmon will be like, hey, search for a Growl, a Gallant, Demon Lord, I think its name, and then an Iron Mako and a Takato, like, search for all, and then I can actually make the best Megildramon deck, and then everyone will love it, and then everyone will be sad that it gets instantly hit because it's too powerful. But there we go. There we go. Bonus pack also includes, with each set, I think it's meant to be with each deck. One of the new features started with this is that we'll be giving a bonus pack includes with each set, which I think is meant to be each deck. Each pack contains one of 6 alternate designs versions of cards this deck. This will provide incentive for players to buy multiple sets. I don't know why sets. I'm presuming they mean decks, because sets doesn't make sense here. The only issue I have with this is the whole, can we trust Bandai not to instantly ban the deck if the deck is good? Can we trust Bandai to not basically like short print something, or put something in a position of like, oh, there's 6 alternate art cards, but generally per case you're going to find, you know, like 12 of one, 10 of one, 8 of one, 6 of one, 2 of one, 1 of one, or, you know, bad ratios either way. And how unlikely is it that you're going to find the super duper special ooey gooey card? Because Beelzebub was roughly like 1 per case, or like 1 per case and a half. Is it going to be the same thing again? Because people don't really want to crack a bad deck, and especially if you know the deck's bad. And then these 6 alternate arts, is it like one is going to be like of a really good card that everyone's going to want because obviously, oh, you know, shiny deck? Or they're going to be like 6 random cards like, hey, here's a level 4 non-named card for the deck that's just filler, that's bad. Yay. Or is it more along the lines of, it's like, oh, they're all like the key parts. It's like a Terrier Mon, it's a Lopmon, it's a rabbid Mon, either gold or normal. It's a Truly Mon, it's a Antila Mon, it's, you know, Cherubi, Bad Cherubi, Megagargamon, Black Megagargamon. We're going to bring in a level 7 that fuses everything together. It's called Hodgepodge Mon, you know. They can do what they want. To be fair, I'm surprised the card game has never just brought Digimon out of its own creation, like specifically for the card game. Epsilon at one point was technically one of those, because I don't think they actually released them actually in Ghost Game at the time of seeing it. So that could have been one of those like weird, like we dreamed it into reality. And then, you know, if you follow this link, which I'll leave in the information bottom, yeah, it's real. It's going to be another 9 months till we get this thing. We're obviously going to see it in Japan. If Japan obviously has a good time of it, or obviously we can tinker with the ideas of it till we get them. It could all be green. It could all be multicolored. It could be a triple color deck. It could be the first triple color deck in terms of like every single card is green, purple, yellow, or green, black, purple, or yellow, black, green, or you know whatever color skin they want. You know, it'd be kind of interesting if like for this deck specifically they made it so it was a triple color deck and it was really easy to just like search other things in colors. All the option cards just say hey as long as there's something with a name in it, or if it's just a tamer again, that'd be really cool. I want this Willis to actually love Lopmon, because that's the biggest issue I had, that the Lopmon has been Susie's Digimon as opposed to Willis's other Digimon, because that's obviously the whole thing about the movie. We also know we're going to get the, probably not BT6, it could be BT16, one of the BT sets not long after the movie releases, which comes out in October as well. So it makes sense that the movie comes out, I think it comes out the 8th or something of October, and then the deck will come out like mid to late October. So it makes sense, oh hey, we went here, oh hey, look yeah, the old movie had Lopmon and Terrier, it makes sense now. We go from there, but rambling. I look forward to seeing what they want to do with this. We're not going to see what these cards are, especially the good ones, until probably September time. Digimon's really busy right now in terms of card stuff. Obviously for Japan, we've just finished doing like the LB stuff. I presume as of tomorrow, if not Friday, we'll be getting stuff. I suppose today is Thursday, so today or tomorrow we start getting more of the EX5 stuff, because that's not far away now. I think it's the end of this month. Is it the end of this month? So that's out soon. So we need to know what's in that. There's a special set coming out in August, I think they said, or the LB set's getting released properly in August. September is when EX is BT15, and then December will be BT16. So we've got a lot of stuff in between. The only month I think that's quiet is possibly August, and then October will be Structure Decks, and then November will be a little bit quiet because it'll be like the time of like the cooling down for their worlds, and then going into December 22nd, normally-ish, that time of the year, into BT16, and then going into, I presume, BT17 next, because I think EX6 will be after 17, so it'll be 15, 16. Not my brain. No, it should be EX6, so 15, 16, EX, 17, 18, EX. Yeah, so yeah, after Christmas it'll be the EX set, which they'll get in January or early February, so we'll be seeing that around our national final time. So yeah, it's very busy for us. And then for us ourselves, we get in this weekend, we get a pre-release for Versus. Then next month we get card sleeves, and then September we get the updated but not as good as Japan, but maybe better than Japan. RB set. And then October we get the structure decks that we already get the best cards out of them, kind of. And then we go back to BT14, which is doing some really cool things because it's not making things play archetypes anymore, it's just making people play good stuff cards, which is always good. And then EX5 comes out for us in January that we now know of, as long as there's no delays. And then BT15 will be like February or March. It should be February, because if November is our BT14, it should be February. So yeah, there we go. This is the roundup of fun. I look forward to this. I hope it's good. I hope it's interesting. That's the other thing. I made like a concerned comment earlier, because a lot of people say like maybe they'll make Alliance really good, which I don't think they will. Or I don't think they can do much to it to make the deck better. But I said, hey, you know, the Lopmon and the Terriermon, you know, you play one, you'll play the other one. But you could also do a search effect, so it goes, hey, look, when you play this card, search top 3 cards in your deck. If you find a Lopmon name, play it to the field. And then the other one will do the same thing. Hey, look, or if it's a case of like, if the other name is already on the field, you can digivolve it for a cost of 1. So you go, okay, then I digivolve up into, let's say, a Golden Rapidmon. Nuke the board. It's going to be really good, it's going to be really potent, or it's just going to be like dead in the water. And that's the problem I have with some of these structure decks. Like, it's good to push the envelope, but you've got to know which way to push it, and you've got to make sure it actually works. But yeah, that's it, Tamers. Alright, have a great night. See you guys soon. Peace out, and goodbye.